Women's role in Puritan society. During this time, women were expected to be good wives, mothers, and housekeepers. While men had public roles in business and society, women were relegated to more private roles within the household. The one exception around this time was Queen Elizabeth I, who was an important and powerful leader in her day, although to maintain power, she never married, as marriage would mean ceding power to her husband. Anne Bradstreet and Mary Rowlandson both find a public voice and a sense of authorship during this time. Rowlandson's captivity narrative is one of the first stories or accounts put on record by a woman, and she produces one of the more popular works of American literature. Bradstreet's The Tenth Muse is the first published volume of poems by any resident of America. One thing we will discuss about Bradstreet's work, however, is how she mediates her stance as a poet. Indeed, both women consider how they are crafting their public voice and persona, and they consider how others may perceive what they write. Both women kept their works orthodox, or at least on the surface in the case of Bradstreet, as they were wary of countering public thought. Doing so may be what helped make their works acceptable to their audience. This was also important as they were writing in an era where sanctions were placed on women who spoke out or who dared to have more public roles. While men and women were spiritually equal in Puritan society, they were not socially equal. Women during this time did not have a public role or voice, and those who gained public attention often drew harsh punishment. This was the case of Anne Hutchinson, who was called a deviant, radical, an American Jezebel, and a whore for preaching her individual beliefs. As Puritans separated themselves from the Catholic Church, which they called the Whore of Babylon, they also separated themselves from the role women played in Catholic doctrine, such as Mary and the female saints. While women were not acknowledged for having a role in spiritual development, they were recognized for Eve's role in original sin and damnation. There was great hazard for women with strong opinions who spoke up. From 1620 to 1675, 344 people were accused of devilry or witchcraft in the New England colonies. 80% of these were women, and of the men, half were accused of being married or related to a witch. The women accused of witchcraft tended to be unmarried, and they had property or stood to inherit it. Thus, they were women outside of the norm who could be a threat to the state.